All or nothing.
I think this is going to be a good one, this.
I heard about the Little Princess Trust, and I was always going to cut it at some stage. It was just when I was ready to let it go.
Is your mind made up?
Mine's made up, mate. I think she's a little bit apprehensive about me doing this. You're going to look like a thug. You're going to look like a thug.
Right, any last requests?
Nope, just
None.
Just get it done.
Transformation donation.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Regal Gentleman Studio and welcome back to Transformation Donation, episode 22. I'll give you a little recap before we introduce you to Russell, who's in our chair now. So our last cut was with Will, smiley face Will, and he donated 14 inches he donated. We were a little bit surprised how much shorter it was. So that brought us to a grand total of 300 inches. So we just worked it out. We're averaging 15 inches an episode at the moment. So that's pretty good going so far. Now, we have Russell in the chair. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good.
Yeah?
A little bit nervous, but I'm good.
To be expected, mate, to be expected. So, what is the plan? What are we doing?
Full on buzz cut.
Yes.
Full on buzz cut.
Yes.
All or nothing.
I like it, mate. I like it. Amazing. Now, this is what we need, right? And so we're doing a buzz cut. Okay, so how short are you thinking, buzz?
Full on skinhead.
Yeah.
I'm talking maybe a one around the side,
Yeah.
two on the top.
Okay, nice.
I'm in your hands, mate.
Amazing.
So,
Okay. Yeah. I mean, 2 and 1's great. Great haircut. It's a little bit short on the sides, always
We'll see
nice.
if it suits me, but hey, it'll always grow back if...
It will. I mean, buzz cuts are one of those, it's an all or nothing kind of haircut, right? But we're buzzing this off. I mean, look, I don't even know why I even guessed this now. I could get it wrong. But I think you're going to be way, way up there. I don't know if you're going to be Kieran, but then again, I don't know yet, because 6 millimeters left on top. I can cut a lot off, man. Okay. Okay, let's get you tied up and let's get you tied up. Let's get your hair tied up. Let's go from there, all right? Wow, amazing, man. So nervous, yeah? How long have you had your hair long for?
I started growing it pre-COVID, sort of 2019.
Wow.
It's pretty short back then.
So you're an OG then? You're not the COVID grower, you're a bit of an OG with your long hair now, would you say?
COVID made it easier.
Okay, yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Of course.
But no, I just went through a phase where I wanted long hair, and then I heard about the Little Princess Trust.
Oh, nice,
And
yeah.
I was always going to cut it at some stage. It was just when I was ready to let it go.
Yeah.
And that was always the aim. When I was ready to get it cut, I wanted to donate it.
Okay.
It's such a fantastic cause,
Yeah,
right?
it really is, yeah, it really is. Oh,
So
lovely.
yeah, when I heard about you guys doing this, I thought, brilliant.
Match made in heaven, mate. Yeah, amazing.
5 minutes of fame too.
I know, yeah,
And a free haircut.
And a free haircut, mate, and to charity.
What's not to like?
What is not to like, mate? I agree. Now, guys, I made a bit of a boo-boo here. I made a bit of a mistake. I forgot to ask Russell if he wants to spin our transformation rotation wheel. Is your mind made up for a buzz cut?
Mine's made up, mate.
Yeah, so we'll leave the wheel.
Yeah, it's redundant.
Okay, that's fine by me, that's fine. I did think it was. I got a bit too excited when I saw your length. I was thinking, I think this is going to be a good one, this. I just had a feeling. I don't know why, I just had a feeling it was going to be a good one. Cool. All right, then. So wheel is off the cards today. We're going full buzz, all right?
I think the missus is going to love this right away.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is she a fan of buzzers?
When it was... there was a point in time where she really did not like it.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you need to get your haircut, And then she kind of like, it grew on her, literally.
Hold me if you don't mind for a second.
And,
Just hold it for a second, it's all right. Just hold it for a minute, yeah.
but I think she's a little bit apprehensive about me doing this, but because she knows it's going to a good cause.
Yeah.
She's going to look like a thug. You're going to look like a thug.
Do you know what, mate? Right, I'll be honest. I know where I can see where she's coming from. Right, it's a buzz from this length to a buzz is, understandably a huge change. But like you said, you're doing an all or nothing here. You've got a cause in mind, and you're wanting to donate to it. So you're just going all in. And I think
it's not a big deal, really.
I know I'm very passionate about hair, right? And as everyone knows. But it does grow back, and that's the beauty of it, right? It grows back, and you can start all over again. If you wanted to grow it again, 2-3 years down the line, you'd have exactly the same thing you've got now. So Russell, I'm glad you mentioned the Little Princess Trust, because that is actually the charity that we've actually decided to partner with. We've worked with them before. I've personally worked with them as well, with other clients from the salon as well. So we are going to be working with them and donating all the hair to them. And we've got some really, really, really cool content that we're going to be filming alongside the Little Princess Trust as well. So for anyone asking, I get a lot of DMs about which charity it's going to go to. Now we can reveal it's going to be the Little Princess Trust. So I'm really excited to see what we make of that and how much they get use of all the hair that we're donating, which will be amazing. Cat's out the bag, guys. The charity is out the bag. So what was the reason behind growing the hair out in the first place then?
I just went through a phase. I wanted long hair. Thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
I tried in my sort of early 30s. Often gave up because couldn't be bothered with looking like a cretin. In all honesty, you know, you get through that sort of half grown out phase, and you just get so fed up of it.
Yeah.
But I was just determined on this occasion to see it through, and saw it through and decided to keep going.
You did see it through, mate. Yeah, you done really well.
Got to my shoulders, and I thought, sod it, I'll just keep going and going.
Did you say when you came in as well, your mum is you said ex-hairdresser?
Yeah, so she was just, I say just, she used to be a mobile hairdresser. I think she used to work in a salon way back in the day, but she just does a little bit now and again for friends and family. And when I told her about what I was doing, I don't think she really truly believed that I was going to go through with it.
Really?
Yeah. And I said, no, Mum, it's definitely happening. And then I told her about the Little Princess Trust, and she was all for it. She says, no, it's brilliant what you're doing. And
yeah, it really is, mate. It really,
I think
it's amazing how something like this is
spurs you on.
That was exactly the term I was trying to use. Yeah, it spurs you on to do something that is so probably out of your comfort zone in the ordinary. Yeah. Like you said, you know, you're nervous about buzzing it, but you're not nervous because you know where it's going to, right? And I think that's the good thing, isn't it? It gives you that 100%. Bit more confidence of like, yeah, you know what, a buzz might not really suit me at all. It might look absolutely horrendous, but I'm doing it for the right reason. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, all things go out the window, I think, when you're doing it for charity, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Like the Brave to Shave things and stuff like that. I think it's one of them, you just do it, don't you, for the sake of doing it, and it's a bit of fun, and that's what it should be, really. It's the whole purpose of this particular sort of series that we've done, is we want to do something that's a bit more fun. Yeah. Not still educational, but a little bit more fun down that line as well. Yeah.
I mean, I had a buzz cut, probably the last time I had a buzz cut was probably about 25 years ago. I was in my 20s then, and obviously my hairline's changed a bit since then, and I probably looked all right then, so I'll be interested. I won't look anything like I did back then, but...
No. But your hairline's still good though. It's still strong.
It's not bad.
No, it's still strong, mate. I don't think you need to worry about the hairline. It'll just be very, very different to what you're used to, right? You know what I mean? That's the thing, right?
It's what time of year to be getting it done, though, eh? I mean,
that's what
logic, eh?
Mate, that's what Will said last time when he was in before. He said, "Yeah, why have I done this in the winter?"
Yeah. Well, have you ever had a client come in and they've like got all geared up to go and then had a sudden change of heart and said, "No, I'm not going through with it."
Yep.
Stop the filming. Yeah, I'm out of here. Really?
Yeah, we've had anything you can imagine.
Once you're fully committed, you got to see it through.
Well, but
you're committed. You're committed.
I agree, but I think some people just take their hair a lot more seriously though, and they do get a bit more nervous about doing it because it's a big change. Some people, you know, job interviews or whatever, life just hits them and they're like, oh God, like this isn't maybe for me. But I'll be honest with you, mate. Any question you ask me about the type of person we've had in, we've probably had it in. Right. Genuinely. Okay. So,
well, should be nice and easy for you today, then, mate.
Oh yeah, 100%, mate. This is going to be a really, really good one. But again, it's not about easy. It's about kind of like the fun side of it as well. You know, easy is great, but I'm not in the business for easy, mate. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. I'm in the business to make it to do something good or to at least, you know, change somebody's opinion of themselves or whatever at the same time. You know, so. Yeah. But no, I love your commitment to this, mate. You are when we started this sort of series off, I think we hoped for a client like yourself who was just like, do you know what?
I think you've had a few. I've seen quite a few videos, and I've seen guys certainly with what would look like longer hair than mine. Yeah. And I'm thinking, well, that's decent. So if they can go through with it.
Oh, 100%. We honestly, right, the guys we've had on this series, and this isn't anything against guys who come in just for our regular, our regular, education. But the guys who had in for this, it's been amazing because a lot of them have 10 years, 7 years. It is a real honour to cut somebody's hair short.
You're just doing this
you've
to
had it
make
for
me
this
look
long.
like a plonker.
I am, mate. I'm just doing this for all your mates to screen grab it, mate, yeah. As the kids call them these days, I think they're called muggies, I think they're called. Where you get like some...
No, I love it, mate.
You'll be screenshot sneezing in a minute, mate, with these pigtails in.
Oh, you wait till my missus sees it. She can't wait for this video to be dropped, to tell you.
Really?
She cannot.
Well, you've only got to wait. You haven't got to wait long, mate. You haven't got to wait long. What hair does your missus have? Has she got like long hair or has she got short hair?
Yeah, no, she's got longish brunette sort of, but I'd say mine was probably the same sort of length as hers.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, yeah.
She can live through you now. What it'd be like if she ever decided to brave the shave.
Like, you know, I don't know, I used to get so annoyed, like fucking hairs everywhere.
Yeah.
Like when she brushed her hair all the time, and then it rolls reversed a bit. She goes, Russell, your hairs are everywhere when you're brushing your hair. I was like, now I know. Now I know.
Well, definitely no more of that, mate.
Nope.
Definitely no more of that after today.
I'm looking forward to the no more maintenance, so that'll be good.
I mean, you've gone from one extreme to the other in a way of maintenance because, I mean, apart from the shampoo and conditioning element and the brushing, long hair's pretty low maintenance, isn't it, in terms of just tying up? For a guy anyway. Like, our looks generally are just tie up, right?
Yeah,
and
this is the thing, right?
A man bun, right? That's all.
I
look,
sort of wore my hair 99% of the time. And I'm thinking, well, what's the point of having it long, really?
It's basically having a shaved head though, mate. It really is.
So...
Yeah, that one extreme of maintenance to the other is kind of there in a way, but it's also, you know, I found, and I always remember one of my old mates who's a barber saying this. He was like, the two best haircuts a guy can have if you want low maintenance: buzz cut or long hair. That's it. They are the two easiest, most low maintenance haircuts a guy can have. Right. Any last requests?
Nope. Just
none.
Just get it done.
Okay, let's get it done, mate. I'm going to cut this as close to the root as I can. This is feeling good. It's a lot thicker than it looks, your hair, isn't it?
Yeah, I've always thought my hair's quite fine though, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it does feel, but the root, like, look at that.
Okay.
Very thick, yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Wowzers.
Wow. Right. So now we're going to play our game of how many inches is this. You've got 10 seconds to guess the length. You ready? Starting now. What do you think?
13.
13? I'm going to say 23. 2 seconds.
I'm going a little bit savvy, 26.5.
Okay.
Well off.
I don't know. It's deceiving. All right, well, let's get this washed, get rid of as much of this botch job as we can, and we'll buzz it off. All right, man?
It's looking better already.
It is, mate. It's looking good, mate. You shoot yours, eh? You did. So, Russell's hair, shampoo, conditioned. I'm going to try and blast away as much of the lived-in partons that he's had for 5-6 years as well. All right, so that's why I always wash it first, because it again, as you can see when it's freshly cut, when I cut it all off, it does look weird. So give it a wash, blow dry it forwards, and then we'll buzz it. All right. Right, guys. So dried off, 2 guard on. I'm going to start at the front. Now Russell's got a belter cow's lick right at the front of his hair there. So I would hate to have been your barber when you were a kid. That would have been hard on. 2 on the top, starting from the front. And we're going with the grain. So Russell, what was the reaction from your mum? You know, she said she was excited. What was the reaction like? Because obviously with the hairdressing background as well.
Yeah.
How did she feel about you doing it?
Very apprehensive at first.
Okay.
I think she obviously grew to love the fact that I had long hair. She goes, "Oh, most men your age, they'd love to have hair your length," and I'm like, "Well, just a bit over it now, and
Yeah.
I just want it all gone."
Yeah.
And then I told her about the charity, the Little Princess Trust, and that's when she was fully on board with it, for obvious reasons. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Of course. How did you hear about the Little Princess Trust?
Believe it or not, do you watch UFC or?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. So, you heard of a fighter called Brian Ortega?
I have, yeah.
So if you're familiar with him, he used to have really long hair.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, he used to have it in braids, didn't he, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he used to fight, yeah.
I found out, believe it or not, about that trust through him on his social media. Apparently, one of his coaches, his daughter had, I think it was leukemia or some of the form of cancer, sadly, and he grew his hair for the sole purpose of getting it to a length whereby he could donate it.
Was that the reason why?
That was
yeah.
the whole reason behind why he grew
that.
his hair. So it kind of inspired me to do the same thing, and that's the only time I really kind of knew about the trust. And when
Trust, yeah.
I heard about you guys, I was like, brilliant. I don't even have to do anything. You send it all the way for me.
Yeah, we do it all for you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we do. Oh wow. Did you have any sort of apprehension about obviously cutting it off? Like, were you lying there last night thinking to yourself, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I might just have to message Liam and just say I can't make it. You know, did you have any of that worry? Because at least you were nervous, didn't you? Obviously for obvious reasons, but like
once I make a decision, I'm committed. Then I don't generally go back on a decision I've made.
Okay.
It's not life or death. It's just a haircut at the end of the day, and it's going from one extreme to the other. But
give it a month, mate. It's a grown out like textured look. You know what I mean? You've got loads of scope with it in a month's time. You know what I mean? But you've done something so amazing. So
it's no big deal, really.
And this is the first time you'll ever be donating hair, yeah? You've never done it before?
Never donated hair before.
Do you do a lot for charity? Do you do any runs or?
I've done marathons in the past, but not recently.
No.
This is far easier than training for a marathon.
I was gonna say, mate, this is a much easier thing to do, yeah.
So yeah, I'm not like a massive charity giver, but
yeah,
I should hopefully feel good for doing this. And
oh mate, 100%. Yeah. Well, we've got something really special in store when we get to the end point, and you'll see why it was all worth it then. All right.
Okay.
So just keep watching to the end. Okay. Yeah. As soon as we reach that 1,000 mark, you can come on the journey with us. All right.
Perfect.
So have you told many other people you're doing it?
Yeah, so I told a couple of work colleagues.
Nice.
I haven't sort of broadcast it too much because shock factor and all that.
Yeah, mate, I know.
So I'm sure when you do drop a video, I'll just point them in the direction of you guys.
Amazing.
Insta, and make them overwatch and have a
laugh.
laugh.
Give us a little subscribe as well on YouTube and follow and whatnot, you know.
I'll share it and try and get as much exposure for you guys as I can, because I think,
thanks, man.
what you're doing, I think it's really good, really, really good.
Thank you very much, mate. I mean, it can't be done without you guys, though. That's the thing. We don't have a channel if no one comes in for a cut, you know. So it's definitely a team effort, mate. I'll tell you that for sure. Me and Liam would just be sitting around twiddling our thumbs, talking about our football teams. That's all we do.
So I'm guessing, I think I've seen you had a buzz cut not that long ago, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Well, it was a while ago now. It was many years ago now.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
The thing is with me though, I had my 2-in-1 was my go-to haircut as a child for years. It just was, right? I used to do it all the time. And then again, I had the same thing as you. I had the summer 2 into a 1, and then the winter 3 into a 4, right? That's what, a 4 into a 3, should I say, right?
Yeah.
And I did that my whole entire childhood. I never had hair until I started working in the barbers, and I kind of I think my boss asked me to grow it out a little bit, I think, just so I could start using product in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As like an advertisement for the shop.
Yeah.
And that was the only reason why I had a buzz cut. I didn't have a buzz cut. And then it was the mid noughties, so it was like fashion and Beckham and all that. So we all, obviously everyone went a bit OTT on the haircuts back then.
Yeah.
I had like mohawks and shaved fringes out and blonde highlights and red hair, red, green hair and all that like sort of stuff. Loads of random colours. And then I buzzed it. I think I've only buzzed it twice since I was 16, I think.
Okay. Because didn't you go through a stage, I think it seemed to talk about where you kind of grew your hair out a bit as well at one point?
Yeah. So I'd grown it out. The reason I grew it, and I'm sure everyone can mute now because I think I've spoken about this quite a lot, but I grew it to show people, my clients who come in to see me, how to grow their hair, right?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I grew my hair in the first place. It wasn't really for like a new look or anything like that at all. It was just like, I want to know firsthand how hard this is. Because the only advice I could give, like for example, if you came to me 4 years ago and you said, I'm growing my hair out, what's it like? I'd be like, well, based on what I've heard, it's hard. You got to wear caps a lot. You got to put sunglasses in your hair to keep it up and all little things like that. But then that was all off other clients. That was never actually me experiencing it firsthand. So I want to experience it firsthand. And that's the reason why I grew it out.
Okay.
And then when I got to the end of that time, that's when I buzzed it. Then I just, I go through phases, mate. I always have my hair short, really. I enjoy my hair short. It's a lifestyle thing for me. I've got a very busy day.
Yeah.
Pretty much nearly every day of the week. Got kids. Yeah, I've got kids. Yeah. I've got school runs. I've got early mornings. I work every day.
Low maintenance.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. And the thing is, like, it's as much as like, I'm a walking advertisement as well, aren't I, for myself. So if I've got my, if I ever style my hair out and it's looking a bit ski whiff, then, if someone says to me, just on the off chance, oh, by the way, what do you do for work? And I'm like, I'm a barber, and my fringes sitting flat to my face and my hair sticking up at the back, then I'm not a good advertisement for my own brand, am I? So with that, I have to have it short, because having it long is just too much time, and I haven't got the time.
Yeah.
So, well, I think maybe when my kids are grown up, I may, I'll run it by my other half first, but like, I may consider growing it longer. If I've still got, I'll do this. If I've still got a really good head of hair at 50, I'll grow it long again. So only 11 years to wait, guys. If YouTube's still a thing in 11 years, I might have long hair again. But until then, you might have to just keep enjoying me with this length hair. Right, let me just taper these little bits at the front now, just in the hairline. So a little baby hair still going on there, mate. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. What I'm gonna do a once over with the scissors as well, just to make sure we got them.
I like it.
You do suit short hair, mate. I knew you would. I think you've kind of got the look for both though as well. I would say. I think the long hair.
Good looking lad, you see, mate.
Oh, I mean, you're very blessed, mate. What can we say? That's it. But no, it's one of those kind of situations where you kind of like, I thought the long hair looked great on you. I really do. I think you suited the long hair. Yeah, but I think you do suit it short as well. I think when this grows out, because this is for charity, right? This is an extreme thing we're doing for charity. Yeah. If you gave this about a month and you got to maybe like a number 6 or a number 8 or something like that on top, you'd love it. Because once you've washed it a few times, once you get the hair to fall and spike out like it should do, when obviously it hasn't been tied up and long for so many years, you'll love it in about a month. You'll probably end up going, this is my perfect length. Yeah. Because it's long enough that you can just about put a bit of product in if you want to. Yeah. But it's just not as severe as what the cut is today. It's a very severe cut, right? Yeah. 2 into a 1. So obviously when you get that tiny bit more length, I think that's when you'll be like, this is the kind of go-to length. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you're probably be looking at about maybe number 6 or something like that. If you're going to keep it buzzed, I'd say that'd be a good length for you. Okay. But yeah, it's amazing. These are the things that people don't see. There's the side of like getting long hair cut short that people don't see, is where hair's bound together for so many years, where the hair starts to form together and create its own patterns and create its own, almost like its own flow almost.
The top of my head looks like it's going in all sorts of different directions.
It does, yeah, I know it does. It does. You can see clumps of where the hair is, because I don't know if Liam got this on camera, but you'd said that you'd had a couple of knots in your hair. Yeah. That's how the knots look. when they're starting to bind together, like what dreadlocks would look like essentially on the scalp.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
You got many more shoots after this one?
Yeah, all day.
Time
So
to finish.
I think we've got 4 left. What time are we finishing tonight?
Should be about 9, I think.
About 9.
Okay, a long day now.
Yeah, the filming days they're all just back to back from like 9 or 10 in the morning till 9 at night. That's why when people see me and I'm in the same clothes for weeks, it's not because I'm in the same clothes for weeks, it's because we film it on the same day.
Yeah.
I did see a comment once saying, does Dan ever get changed? I was like, no, I do shower.
I'm going to go outside and say, fucking stink.
I know. I smell of Versace, mate. That's what I smell of right now.
You smell beautiful, mate. You smell beautiful.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. Just want to clear that up, just in case anyone wonders. Yeah, I do wash myself, yeah. I think my personal hygiene's pretty good, to be fair, mate, so, Right, just making sure I've got all them little hairs. The last thing you want to do is get home and find a worn long one. That's one thing I always remember as a kid, right? When I used to go in and get me 4 into a 3, I'd get home and I'd look at it and there'd always be loads of little long bits where they've missed it, and I was like, I used to do my head in that. No. And that's what I knew. I think that's what I knew I was going to be a barber, I think, then, mate. And I used to get annoyed by the little long hairs being missed on the top of my head. That was back in the 90s, mate, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to say, mate, I think me and everyone watching are going to commend you for this, mate, because this is the biggest, most extreme one we've done.
Is it?
In the series so far, yeah, 100%. Yeah, it really is. I really hope you're up there, mate. I really do. Right, let's have another little brush. Make sure there's no little long ones there.
I like the fact that you're a perfectionist. It's good.
Have to be, mate. It annoy the life out of me. It would annoy me because I know it would annoy you. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's one of those kind of things. If I knew
and it would
did
annoy me
something
as
right,
well.
yeah, of course it would. Yeah, it would. Because everyone's a perfectionist deep down, And you don't. If you're gonna do something, just do it right.
Yeah.
The key to a good buzz cut is making sure you're going against the grain each time, especially on straighter hair. So I always tend to do is start by going forwards and then side to side, like this. There's never really a need to go from the back to the front though, if I'm honest with you. Only where your CARLO is there right across the front. So when you do you know when you do go to, say for example, you do keep this short buzz?
Yep.
Maybe not as short as this, but something a bit similar.
Yep.
What you might want to ask your barber, if it's not me, is to say, because you've got the CARLO, I'm sure they'd already see this, right? It's just maybe do these 6 and then just ask them to taper the front a bit shorter. Just because it will look, you'll see that point of where it hits like a wall, almost like a plate like this, right? So you'll see that. So just maybe ask them. I'm sure they already would. Okay. I'm not assuming they wouldn't, but just in case they don't, just say, can you just taper that fringe a bit shorter for me, please?
Yeah.
Only because it will be really noticeable to your CARLO. You can't see it really that much right now. Okay. But that's one of the reasons why you can see through, because that's sticking upwards, that's going up and that's going flat, so it looks almost, a bit more noticeable.
Yeah.
There we go, bud. Right, man. Now, let me just tape your neck. Right.
Smashing.
There we go.
Top job. Top job. Like it.
Mate, that was a real pleasure, mate. What a treat. What a treat to be able to do. Honestly, mate, you're very courageous, man. Very courageous. And Liam, put a little round of applause in there, I think, for Russell. That was amazing, mate. It really was. Right, so what we'll do, I'm going to take this off here, we'll get your hair measured and let's just see exactly what the final length is. All right, man?
Yeah. I wore it down today for obvious reasons, despite the fact that's not how I would normally wear it down, but I wanted it to be in good nick for when I had it cut.
Yeah.
And even just wearing it down today, I was getting sick of it. It was blowing
Even
my
just
face,
in
it was
that
windy out
short,
there. I was like, I can't wait to have this off.
Yeah, even in that short space of time, it was in your head.
Even in that short space of time.
Yeah, I can imagine, mate.
Yeah.
Right, so what I need to do, Russell, is hold there for me on the hair tie. Right, guys, what are we saying? I would say that's 21. 21. Is that what me and you said? We did, didn't we? Didn't I say 21? You said 18? I'm sure I said 21. I'm going to say 20, 23.
That's full spot though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
That's not bad at all, mate. At the end of the day, mate, that's 21 of a piece, right? You're getting all of this given. So that is just purely for our leaderboard. But yeah, 21's amazing, mate.
Decent.
It really is. But what I'll do is I'll give you a photo to sign, pop it on the board, and then I'll get your name up there. All right?
Smashing.
Right, here we go, my man. You are up on the board, officially fourth. Thank you so much, mate.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that, mate. Honestly, that was such a pleasure. That was really, really fun.
Thank you.
And I hope you're happy with obviously,
so.
not just the haircut, but obviously what you've done as well.
So. No, I appreciate that.
So after Russell's contribution, we are now at 321 inches. 321. Wow.